Yeah, I know. Like when you hear your own voice, you're like, this is what squirrels feel like. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Shiko here, looking a little bit of a hot mess because I just came from work. So for some reason today when I was leaving work, I really wanted spring rolls. So on the literally the whole ride back from my job to the house, I was just like, yo, I need to make spring rolls when I get home. So as many of you probably know by now, I'm getting married pretty soon. So I've been trying to cut down on like fatty foods and fried foods and everything. So even though I wanted spring rolls, I didn't want to make them the regular way just because they're usually like fried in oil and they're really like fatty and high in calories. Spring rolls are actually one of my favorite foods. The reason I love them so much is because they're so versatile. Like you can stuff them with whatever you want and call it good and no one will tell you anything because it's a spring roll, you know? Like who says there has to be cabbage or chicken in a spring roll, you know? So I decided to put whatever I had around the house in them. I made like some vegetarian ones and some pescatarian ones because that's what I am. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I really loved them.
So for this recipe, you'll need rice paper, or thin rice noodles, some mini shrimp. These were little tiny ones, but they're cooked shrimp. Lettuce, a cucumber. It's an avocado. Some carrots. I use soy sauce and a sweet red chili paste. I use this for a dipping sauce, so you can use whatever sauce. So first things first, in a pot I brought some water to boil, and then I just dropped in my rice noodles. They're really thin and white. When they're cooked, they turn translucent in color. Quick tip, if you want your water to boil fast, just cover the pot. While that was going, I took some carrots and grated them up. It was so tedious because I had only little mini baby carrots in my fridge. These noodles literally take only 3 minutes to cook, so you want to keep an eye on them. They're not like spaghetti where you can leave for a while. I tried to put them through a colander, but they were just too little. They get really sticky once they're cooked, so you want to run them through some cold water a couple of times so that they can separate. They have way more starch than regular spaghetti. So once that was done, I took the carrots that I had just grated and put them in the bowl with the rice noodles. I also went ahead and put in the shrimp. This time I had cooked mini shrimp and it worked out well. I usually buy them fresh and cook them myself, but for this recipe it just worked out that way. And then I just put a little bit of soy sauce just to flavor the noodles a little bit. They're pretty bland on their own. I mixed it all together. If you have like mushrooms or any other vegetables lying around, like bean sprouts, that would be the perfect place to put them. This is my perfect avocado. Literally, like, it looked so good. I was so tempted just to take the other half and just like eat it. Actually, I did. I then took the cucumber and thinly sliced it. Make sure you cut off the end so you have like a good platform to cut your cucumber so that your knife doesn't slip and you don't go ahead and cut your finger. I cut them into long, thin strips. This is how the rice paper looks when you take it out of the bag. It's like, it has a texture similar to a rice cake. It's really crisp. So you need to soak it for 15 seconds in cold water, which is what you can see I'm doing now. After 15 seconds, it becomes even more translucent and opaque, and it's very light in consistency. It feels like a saran wrap kind of feeling. I laid it flat on a kitchen towel to dry and filled it with the mixture that I had just made, making sure to put all those little mini shrimp in the middle. So the way I wrapped it is I just put both sides in, and then from the bottom I folded it up and just rolled until it was completely together. I'm sorry, I forgot to film me rolling up the vegetable ones, but I pretty much did the same thing. This time, instead of stuffing it with noodles, I stuffed it with the avocados and the cucumbers and the lettuce that I had cut in the beginning. I served them with a sweet chili dipping sauce because it's my favorite. You can pretty much use whatever dipping sauce you want, and voila, they're all done.
Well, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, what you doing? Subscribe so that you don't miss out on all my cool content. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye!